Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another modded weapon guide here on Borderlands 2. Today I'm going to be testing out a new sniper rifle, and this one is apparently claimed to be the ultimate Jacob sniper rifle, and it's called the Whale Killer, and it's made by LightChaosman over on the Borderlands 2 community GitHub. I don't believe I've covered any weapon by LightChaosman as of yet, so this one's pretty new. It's very similar in a way to the all or nothing sniper rifle, where only headshots, critical shots will kill the enemy, but unlike the all or nothing, if you miss you won't die straight away really. You do have serious health loss though on the aiming down the sights, so obviously if you don't get that headshot you don't get healed, and enemies that shoot at you will pretty much kill you. You can get this headshot in aiming down the sights, or even by hip firing, but I believe if you hip fire and kill an enemy you don't get healed either, so there's a very precise and particular playstyle to this. So I'm just going to take it through Southern Shelf all the way on the road to Captain Flint and just let you guys know what I think of it, but as always we'll start off this guide by showing you guys exactly where to get it. So you can click on the link in the description which will take you straight to it, or you can head over to the Borderlands 2 community GitHub, click on Borderlands 2 mods and then head to LightChaosman's section, which is just a little bit down from the top. As you can see, most of them are in alphabetical order. Click on the Whale Killer in his section, and then that'll bring you the weapons information page of everything you need to know on there, as well as the code itself. All you have to do is click on the raw tab, right click, save as, and then save it into your binaries folder. Remember what you've saved it as, because once you head into Borderlands 2 you're going to need to execute that on the console command as I just have there, and that will allow the weapon to be turned into the Whale Killer. Now the weapon that you need is the Hawkeye, which is obviously the Seraph weapon, but as you can see right here we have just turned this into the Whale Killer, which has now been turned into legendary weapon. The weapon card does have not have any information on it really at all, apart from the red text which was how quick was your aim. But do not worry, like I said, you can go to the Borderlands 2 community GitHub and that will give you all the information you need to know about this weapon. So as you can see, I've just zoomed in very full there, and that's taken me down to 0 health. Now a lot of characters do have health regen, so you'll probably get your health back a bit easier that way. This 0 doesn't, a sniping 0 self does not. So I recommend carrying the grog nozzle so you can shoot at enemies and get your health back for sure. So let's go carry on giving this a test out through Southern Shelf, and I'll run through all the information you need to know. Well, the interesting thing about this weapon is that you really do not have a lot of time to aim at all. So live like the all or nothing, where you could just fire it, you could aim down the sight for as long as you wanted to, as long as you landed that headshot, you'd be fine. But with this weapon it doesn't kill you like I've said, but it can lead to you being killed because your health being so low. So the quicker you can get that headshot the better. So this weapon really is a good way to technically learn how to quickscope with sniper rifles on this game. So anyway, the first thing on the actual page on the GitHub is a Github code. Paste that into Github and that will give you the perfect setup for this sniper rifle. He also says if it took more than one shot you weren't using a Jacob, so just a reminder of the classic Jacob's line right there. So the Whale Killer is the ultimate Jacob sniper rifle. If you crit, the enemy dies. If you don't crit, you deal no damage at all. Holding this gun causes you to take 2.5 times more damage than normal. So there's a lot of things that go against you while using this gun, but that's not really a bad thing necessarily, because it does teach you to be much better at the game, a much better sniper. It really can be used to train you to just actually sit back, time your shots a lot better, try not to take as much damage off the enemy and things like that. So it's pretty good, but there are a few perks to it as well, like the landing a critical shot on an enemy will one-shot it basically, so that's good as well. If you are good at aiming accurate and you don't take too long to aim down the sights or get hit by enemies, you will kill enemies pretty quickly. So aiming down the sights prevents movement as well, and it quickly drains your health bar. You become almost immune to incoming damage while aiming down the sights. Aiming down the sights gives more projectiles. Getting a kill while aiming down the sights restores your health. and it increases the scope speed as well. So that's everything you pretty much need to know on this weapon. I do give a little bit of a try here at trying to take down Boom Boom, but with that turret I just cannot get anywhere near it, so I'm just going to skip to the next section because it takes me a long time trying to avoid these projectiles right here. It really was not a fun time, but yeah, here we are anyway. So I'm just making my way through, and as you can see, luckily the sky hunters are distracting these guys a little bit and allowing me to get a kill. So a kill not only restores your health, it pretty much fills it back up totally again, which is good. I do recommend getting a good sort of shield, maybe a sham shield or something like that. Will help you out a lot more to try and keep the shield up as long as possible. Like I said, it's only your health bar that drains, so as long as you've got a shield up, even if you aim down the sights for a long time and you've got no health at all, as long as the enemy doesn't strip your shield too quickly, you should be able to survive a little bit better. And like I've recommended as well, take a grog nozzle with you, hide round a corner, wait for your shield to get back up, and then just fire the grog nozzle at someone. Not only will it slag enemies just to you know, make them easier to kill, not that you need it if you get a critical hit, but it also gives you your health back as well. So I had quite a lot of fun testing this thing out. I do actually go down a couple of times later on, just before the end of the run, which you might not see. It depends how long I keep talking for. But yeah, really not an easy weapon to use, and that's going to be good for all those people out there that don't like some of the modded weapons that I've covered so far, which have been stupidly overpowered and just turn you into an absolute beast. So this is one for them guys who like a bit of precision play, like to actually have to sit and earn their kills, and not easy at it. It's not a gun that you can just sit there spam firing at an enemy to take them down completely. So yeah, different playstyles are always good with these modded weapons, and this definitely is one of them. So for the first weapon that I've covered on LightChaosman, I'm very pleased to say that this is a good one. Really, really well balanced weapon and a good challenge, so loving it. Anyway, thank you for watching everyone, really hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you test this out yourself, and put a little review down in the comments if you want, and hopefully LightChaosman will see any feedback that you get and make any changes if there is any to recommend. Personally, I think this is brilliant and really don't need touching actually. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.